But this is the time to shine at BCX, Southeast Asia Grand Finals.
Now, interesting enough, even though the set is 2-1 in favor of Tiger, game-wise, they are even in 7-7 games. So that means like one of those was a best-of-3 situation compared to a best-of-5 situation.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Now we're cooking. All right. Ooh, the smooth man baited him to throw out the SIG, got the hammer, and cracked him a good one. Damage lead is looking like it's Sire's. No punish on that neutral light. He always lands that second hit.
Oh, Tiger tried to come in with the cheeky move. The down heavy going to have all those active frames hit on the right side and the left. It'll hit stacked as well. Sire has now turned Tiger red, has the hammer in hand. Dodges burn, but I don't think Sire's going to go down. Does kind of go over there. Nice little perk a pivot over the side. Going to pivot that down air fast fall. Weapon toss goes just a little bit high. GC downlight misses as well. On-arm recovery, not enough. I believe a sword and air will KO. Definitely a recovery will KO.
We're at that situation where a lot of things will probably KO, but probably not going to land what he wants.
Wow.
Almost got it just clean across the stage. It was the positioning that saved Sire right there. And the good old down light into recovery is going to take the stock out. And still not able to get the KO as Tiger, but hasn't eaten any damage, so that's a good look.
Neutral air finally makes contact. Only took a side light, so he's not too far behind whatsoever. Has his choice of weapons. Has the opportunity for stage control. Oh, that weapon spawn comes in right on top of Sire. He is going to eat 2 moves from Tiger's bow. Now, many more moves he's going to eat from Tiger's bow, but he does have the hammer in hand. Could even that up very quickly, unless Tiger just completely shuts him out here.
Fighting for his life right now with no weapon. Finally picks up a sword and is just moving and grooving all over Tiger. Looking great, but punish. Here we are back and forth. These players are here at the pinnacle of gameplay, playing their hearts out. Nice job right behind him, landing a good punish, but take him to the dance hall. Take him to the dance hall. Show him how to dance. Took him out with the breakdance, gravity cancel, down heavy, and got the KO.
That was a very nice move. And then right before that, you saw him go for the D-Light down air. He didn't immediately rip the recovery, and he didn't fall into that. Sire, fantastic work. Doesn't fall for what Holix fell for previously, but that D-Light down air, he didn't rip the recovery immediately because he knew exactly where he hit the down air. He wasn't going to be able to pick it up. It was too far to the edge of the cone. Sire getting nasty.
Threw the weapon down right side and then covered the left side with the gravity cancel downlight. That was ridiculous.
Now, he did that, I think, at least one other time this set. It was over on the right side. He threw his hammer. I believe it was a hammer. It could have been a sword. I think it went over Tiger's head. But again, the immediate GC D-Light after that. It didn't make contact then, but you can still see that he's doing that option somewhat regularly. So if you see the weapon toss come out, don't just totally focus on that as it passes over your head. You have to worry about where Sire is as well.
Yeah, I actually was looking at that replay. It's exactly what you're saying. It low-key looked like a bait and not actually a weapon toss to cover. He just kind of tossed it down there instantly. You move away from it because you have to, and then he catches you with what he really wanted to catch you with. Amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of different favorable situations when that happens. Either the weapon toss comes right on top of you, it hits you, and you might be KO'd. It misses, but it goes straight through you because you dodge. You burned a dodge. Now in comes the D-Light into the ground pound finisher. Tiger does get the first stock here, but then you have also the situation that Sire got at the end where the weapon toss misses, but Tiger's not ready for the GCD light.
He just tried to GCD light him off of a dodge in midair when he was the one in danger. Tried to turn that into a smooth turnaround to get rid of this first stock. Not going to do it, but he's got his hammer in hand. The scoop-a-doop going to get him off there, and we got a tied second game. Look at these stocks. They're barely damaged at all. Sword in hand. Wow, dodge from Tiger, able to get the bow.
Sire's so good. I totally underestimated Sire, which I don't know why, because I mean, Sire's PR3. There's no reason to underestimate Sire whatsoever. He's not coming into this too much of the underdog. Incredible work. Loving his Bodvar play. Don't like the Taros play, but I'm loving the Bodvar play.
This Bodvar is top tier. Like I don't know who else is playing this character better than this. Like this is hot stuff right here. Nice weapon toss. Tried to go for the punch, and just in case he went under it, but Tiger was smart enough to go over the top. Yep, I was looking for it. He landed the down sig, caught him, and took him out of there. Opts to go back to the bow, and this lead has just been barely in Tiger's favor the whole time. He gets to red, and he's able to take the stock out, and this time might be the one where he's able to build a bigger lead. No, it ain't. Sire said, I'm keeping this competitive. I'm keeping this what I need it to be, and he opts to go with the sword instead of his favored hammer.
Small Brawlhalla helping him out on that KO. The Neutralite unarmed turned Tiger red towards the final parts of it. Oh my gosh. Huge damage from Tiger onto this. Already turning Sire yellow, but Sire has turned Tiger yellow, and now Tiger has turned Sire orange.
Yeah, this is back and forth, man. That's how this whole set has been. Oh, that could have been a bigger punish. Either way it goes, it's still going to be a punish. Oh, he knew he was going to cook it and challenged. So smart from Sire. This is... In case people don't know, when these guys are playing, they're all sitting in the same lobby watching each other's games. JCD Light, ground pound, coming out from Sire, taking game number 2, and he's one step away from going into the reset.
That GC sidelight to call out the side signature was so sick. The immediate response of that. Which, if you look at what Holix was doing previously, it's like Holix was reacting to it just a little bit too late. That gave Tiger the right amount of time to charge that one up. But here we saw Sire, immediate, the wake-up sidelight to get the hit, completely interrupt that momentum. And we are seeing Tiger swap off of the Koji, the bread and butter, the workhorse, the daily driver, onto a Thor pick.
And we're swapping over to the slept-on super OD weapon called the Orb. But if he can't grab one and he keeps getting smacked, then it doesn't matter. Finally picks up a weapon. What are you talking about, man? This dude is on fire.
Sire's insane. He's so good. What's going on, dude? He's so good. Now, one thing that I am worried about, and it's something we've seen in the past, is we will have the player who comes up from loser's bracket. Sire's spot dodge has been so good. We'll see the player come up from loser's bracket into grand finals, get the reset, and then Tiger will just completely destroy them in the reset. I don't know if that's the case here, because Sire he's doing stuff that we haven't really seen very many people do to Tiger in the past.
Yeah, this is dominance. Look at the way he's just playing that size.
He's just throwing attacks out.
I think that's going to be... No, it's not. Tiger was not able to find the correct option. Tried to go for the dare, and unarmed, and missed and went the wrong direction. Going to the right probably would have got it, but Stomp Sire coming out from... Weapon toss! Oh, my gosh! Sire with a 2-stock lead. Almost going to reset this man. I said it last time, like NBA commentators say, Mama, there goes that man. Oh, did he do it? Get him out of here.
God,
3-stock Sire's amazing.
Holy cow. When he got the second stock and we saw how red he was on his final stock, in my brain, and I didn't say it, and I'm glad I didn't, but in my brain I was like, okay, it's looking like he gets the victory here. No shot it's a 3-stock, though. There's no way. And then, lo and behold, what does Sire do? He gets the 3-stock. He completely resets the bracket. And Tiger is at a complete loss of what to do. Goes back onto the Koji. You talked about how OD the Orb was? Well, I think the O in OD in this case stands for a donut. A big old 0. 0 damage done from that Orb.
Yo, he could not get to play with it. He picked that first one up and then got the stock instantly baked. And now we're going into the reset, going back to the Koji, decided I can't do this. I'm putting away the Undertaker. It's just not going to work out. And we're going to have to see that Koji we've seen of old, that real Tiger. But I don't know what you do against Sire right now. I don't know how you stop this man.
We'll see what Tiger's able to do on this map. Oh my gosh, Sire just has so much momentum, so much confidence in every single move he makes. The Vortex Classic stomp into the fast fall neutral air.
gosh. What?
Okay. Sire's really going for the Vortex Classic now. Chill with the D-Sig. Use the other one. We like the other one.
If that landed, I would have lost my mind. But still with the lead. And you look at the beginning. Oh my gosh. Land of the Sire. The stock is out of there. He's sitting on gold. It's just barely orange. It's just gold. But if you look at that first stock, Koji had the weapon first and was doing his thing with the bow, but still didn't even get to do much damage. And then as soon as Sire landed a touch, the momentum carried, tried to go for the ground pound, but a little bit too late. That could have been very, very troublesome for Tiger. He cannot land any hits right now.
You talk about Sire sitting on gold. I think he's going to be sitting on the gold medal, or at least it's going to be sitting around his neck by the time this tournament is over. Does he get the orange knockout? Not yet. Doesn't fall prey to that. Still gets the neutral air, and he turned it around as well, so it sends over closer to the right blast zone. Neutral air not quite enough to KO off the top just yet. We are still on the Great Hall.
This is some of the best Brawlhalla I've ever seen. I ain't even going to play with you. This man is scrapping. Finally takes the stock out. Tiger's sitting on a smooth, bright red. Neutral light to back him off the stage. Got the sword, and it's time to take him to school. If he can land something good, then Sire's going to have a big-time lead. But Koji, Tiger's really going to have to make something happen and land some tit-for-tats and stop trying to go for the gusto with Sire. It's not working trying to play his game. Weapon toss going to take out the stock. Sire, my goodness, how do you stop him?
All right, I'm definitely not as mad as I was previously that Sire took out Vortex. Sire is just too nice on the Bodvar. Every move he makes is so good. The momentum that he has against a player of Tiger's caliber is just incredible. The respect that Tiger is also giving him by letting Sire do these things.
He tried it again. I'm calling it. He's going to swag out this KO. Okay. He tried it twice. The weapon toss not going to work out. Oh, no. The soft plat saved Tiger and a Sire. Weapon toss high. What's the option? Boom, bop. Got him out of there. Boom, boom, bop, bop. Oh, my gosh. Man, what more can we say about this dude?
He's too good. He's straight up too good. I don't know where this came from. Like, not that Sire's not a good player, but like what this? Who does something like this, right? You expect, like, yeah, PR3, a very good player in the region, going up against PR2, another very good player in the region. You don't expect this to happen. You don't expect it to be like this.
Dude, it's like, it's not like we're new to Sire. We've been seeing Sire. But this is a whole different Sire. I've never seen him playing like this. This is crazy. Oh, man, 154 damage with the hammer. Sword was actually the dominant weapon in that one. When Sire's really been cooking big time with that that hammer. Even though 154 is not bad. Weapon throws, 12 coming out from Sire, and a lot of those were out on the side, leading to KOs or setups that start KO options. 209 from the bow of Tiger and only 30 from the sword. Oh man, when you're dealing with somebody that's playing high octane and just pressing you constantly and you can't land a hit, it's got to be mentally fatiguing. Switching over to the Bryn, staying on the Bodvar. This could be the final game, or does Tiger stay alive here in the grand finals of Southeast Asia BCX?
We've seen how Sire's Bodvar deals with axes. And I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler here in case you just tuned in. Deals with it very well. Seems to not really be a problem for Sire going into this one. Tiger throwing out some unarmed damage in the beginning. Keep in mind, Sire's unarmed damage last game was more than Tiger's sword and unarmed damage combined.
My goodness, that is wild. There we go. Lands a neutral light. Trying to figure out how to get the weapon. Yeah, he waited for a second and still ran into the active frames of that neutral light. But here we are. Finally got a weapon. And, yep, it's looking like more of the same. Nice job. Weapon throw down. Okay! Smacked him with the haymaker. The Deontay Wilder and Tiger going to take the first stock for one of the first times in this set.
Still has the weapon advantage. Sire unarmed, struggling to get in on both the spear and now the axe. Oh, nice backdash. The timing on it was so good. Sire grabs the weapon, stomp side air, has Tiger on the edge in the orange. Goes in for the down air, was a little bit too low, has to be careful. Sweat beads came out, but he got back, and Tiger's able to get over to the next weapon spawn. Sire weapon starved again.
Man, yeah, he's doing a good job. This spear is looking like a way different beast than anything he's been trying to use yet. Better than the bow that we saw. It's looking better than the sword for sure, especially from last game, dropping that low damage. But decides to go the wrong way. Still, I don't think the timing was going to be enough to punish Sire. Sire going to get the punish on the side with the side light, and that's going to take the stock out. Tiger still got some good damage on him. Nice job. Going to be able to pick up the weapon even after he eating that weapon toss to the top of the noggin. No punish off of Sire after throwing out the Sig. And we're playing Nooch. Ooh, no weapon.
Weapon spawn came in right on top of Sire. He grabs the sword. Not sure whether he wants the sword or the hammer here. He's mostly had the sword so far this game, but I don't know if that's because he just can't get a hammer or if he doesn't want the hammer. You saw him not punish the D-Sig before and then gets hit by the D-Sig this time. Gets scooped with the axe down signature, reaching far back, reaching under, and sending forward. Tiger now all of a sudden completely changed the tide of the game. Here comes the hammer. D-Sig. That used to KO. Back in the day, you would get easy KOs in orange with that. Sire goes for the 2 hits of the Russian Mafia. Doesn't find the third one. Insig comes out. Tiger punishes easily. Oh, Sire goes for the stomp down air. What did we talk about? We don't stomp down air anymore.
Yeah, ooh, tried to go for the GC D-Light recovery. Not going to get it. And trying to take the stock out. Finally gets it with the sword. And it's going to work out. Let's go back to that down sig that Tiger hit a moment ago. Do you know that that's the tell me if I'm wrong. That's the first time I've seen that after all the Bryn play we watched tonight. That's the first time I saw that sig.
The axe down signature, definitely.
Yeah. Nobody.
That
what are you talking?
That's one of her lesser popular signatures for sure, because like you see how long it sticks you there. It kind of pops you up in the air and you stand still. It's not like spear down signature where you kind of cover a lot of your body, a lot of your hurt box with an actual hit box. So it can be easier to punish, but man, it has so much strength on it. It can be super clutch when you need it. And you saw it. It KO'd from the wrong side of the stage. And now Tiger with a massive lead here. D-Light side air. Sire sends him over to the edge. Yo, D-Sig. Oh, he tried it. Big respect. That would have been a huge KO spike.
If Sire is able to take this game, this would be insane. But if Sire is able to take the game, but Tiger has been looking way better than he has with that Koji, and especially the Undertaker. The Bryn is looking like the pick.
Wow!
Stop the madness!
Weapon
Stop
toss.
the madness!
Oh
Weapon
my
toss.
gosh!
Sire ran that back. That was Tiger's game.
I don't think there's anything he can do to stop Sire.
Look at the health spread right there.
Wow.
If you go before he actually got him to the red, Tiger was pretty healthy, and then on the last stock, Sire kind of just turned up, damaged the second stock, took it, and then actually we'll see the chart here in a second, man, because the lead was big time for Tiger. It was crazy that Sire was able to turn that around.
I can't believe we just saw that. There you go. He lost that first signature so early, extended that second one. Then look on that third one. That flat area sort of right in the beginning-ish of it. That's the time where he's not taking any damage whatsoever. An extended period there, and then you see towards the end that long plateau on the top side of it. Again, another massive segment of the game taking virtually no damage. He did like 60% of the damage on that final stock during that last plateau where he didn't take any damage. That's huge.
Exactly. I love that tool that these guys in production are using. It's such a smooth breakdown to help you understand what happened. Like, I could have just sat there and talked to you and broke down what happened in that match, but the chart tells the whole story. And a story is about to be told of a brand new champion in this region if Sire is able to take this last game, or will Tiger stay alive? It has been 5 straight games for Sire.
Oh, this game is completely starting in a different direction than the other one did. Remember all those neutral lights Tiger hit before? Remember all that damage that Sire wasn't able to do? We saw the graph. You saw how early that first stock was taken away from Sire. Here he still has the lead. Tiger's gotten a lot of unanswered damage, but it doesn't matter because they're still basically even here. So it's not like Tiger has a huge lead like he did previously.
I love the way these guys both keep tossing weapons, trying to stop each other's momentum. Because I feel like, especially Sire, if you let his momentum get started, he gets carried away today. But over time, we've seen that it's the same with Tiger. If you let Tiger get started, he gets carried away. And he carried him away with that Sire, taking the first stock, looking good to try to reverse 3-0 this set to stay alive and become the champion. But Sire has got to be the one to tell him yes or no.
Dead even on second stock. We're seeing Sire swap over to the sword. If you look at last game's damage numbers, he did 344 damage on the sword, only 155 on the hammer. So that seems to be the weapon he wants to opt into here against Tiger. Sort of a bold ground pound coming in, then pulling out kind of right in front of Tiger, about one jump height up. There is a weapon spot on the field that both players could opt into. D-Light Dare lands and then gets hit by a side air from Tiger. Tiger still outputting a good amount of damage on this second stock. D-Light side air. Sire's like 1 or 2 hits from red.
All right, and trying to bring it back. He's got so much damage on him. Tiger looking nice with the spear. Ooh, wasn't able to get the Sire. Tried to do it just a little bit late to catch that recovery. Punish. Side light. Dodge through. Gets the weapon. Sword in hand. And now Tiger's got to fish for that final blow. And Sire racking it up. Ooh, tried the weapon throw. Same thing he's been trying. GCD light into the ground pound. What?
That weapon spawn was so lucky for Sire. I cannot overstate how lucky that weapon spawn right in the air at that height where Sire was for him to grab that one. Oh my goodness. He better thank his lucky stars for that one.
Dude, and then he lands the Tom Brady, Peyton Manning spot-on downfield throw. This dude is on fire. Tiger has his last chance, potential last chance, to beat this guy and keep this set alive. Nice punch with the D-Light. Right back at him. Got him again. He's coming alive here.
There is a hammer on the field that Sire can swap to. There's an axe on the field that Tiger can swap to. That's going to be a punish. D-Light Dare. Oh, the D-Light, double D-Light into the recovery. Not enough. Demon Island helping Sire out on this one. The side air from Tiger. The side air from Tiger. The taunt comes out. Maybe he's starting to feel himself yet again. He was struggling, and in the 11th hour, Tiger comes alive. A true professional.
This is exactly what you don't want to see if you're Sire. You have the chance to run it all 6 games straight. Then you give the best player in your region a chance. They see that glimmer of hope. This is what it's like when somebody's going up against Sandstorm in grand finals and they're winning 2-0 and he gets that game. Dangerous territory because the story tells he might run it back on you, and he probably will. Sire's going to have to, like I said earlier, say yes or no to that question and try to make himself the champ right here, because I don't like his odds if he lets Tiger get another one.
We're going to Apocalypse. Sire has found so many dubs on this stage earlier today. This is the stage he took out Vortex with. Sent Vortex packing without toes touching the podium. Ooh, Tiger opening up with a lot of momentum, Zip.
Tiger is...
Oh, no!
Tiger, uppercut, get him out of here. He's here to play. This is when the best player of the region comes alive. Weapon starving, trying to find a weapon, fighting back unarmed. Sire just eating damage, and he is down a full stock.
Zip, you are so good at saying that something is going to happen, and then that thing happens. I'd appreciate it if you said that I'm going to find a nice lady to settle down with, because that would be very helpful, Zip. You are just Zipstradamus here, predicting everything as it happens.
I'm trying my best, man. I'm going to tell you this. You're gonna find you a good lady, and she's gonna also be a gamer looking for good nights for gaming.
Let's go.
Right now, this is some beautiful gaming from both players, able to run that stock back after getting his stock essentially stolen. Sire has the game tied.
Ooh, Sire finding some good punishes here. Neutral light. Tiger doesn't do anything after that. Oh, Sire's finding some good punishes. Neutral light again, and the weapon toss. It's the momentum of Sire that you were talking about.
Yeah, you can't let him have it, man. I'm telling you. If he gets a touch, dude, like, it's party time. Oh, both players are going to get a weapon, and Tiger's going to have to start landing some blows. He cannot let Sire do that and get the lead. One stock away from becoming the Southeast Asia BCX champion, and Tiger has to be the brick wall to stop his momentum. Can he do it?
I don't know. I'm feeling like Sire's the juggernaut right now, and he's running through literally everything in front of him. Got the helmet on, head down, just trucking.
And, well, Tiger's going to have to be he's going to have to be Colossus if he's going to want to stop this bad boy, but I don't know. Look at it. There we go. Dodge out. He's trying to find the KO, just cannot find the correct hit. Sire moving around, moving and grooving. Here we go. Bam! All right. Even game, but the damage lead in Sire's favor.
Grabs the first weapon spawn. Here comes another one in. Oh, Sire actually gets under Tiger. The D-Light came out, gave Sire plenty of time. Has Tiger in the orange. Tiger without a weapon. Sire chasing him off stage. Weapon spot comes in on the soft platform. Tiger grabs the axe. It's not going to take too much more for Sire to find the KO here, but Tiger slowly building the damage. Stomp, side air, sending off screen. The weapon toss doesn't find the connection here. Sire goes off stage, hoping to clean this one up.
So lucky to make that back, but you're going to have to need more than luck. You're going to need pure skill to run this bad boy back. You ain't going to do it. We got our champion. The Southeast Asia BCX champion is Sire. Are you kidding?
Your winner and new Southeast Asia World Champion. Incredible play today from Sire, doing so many things right. Taking an L early on Zip. Got knocked out by Himwe 3-0. And that was on the Bodvar too. Game 1 against Himwe. Bodvar against Himwe's Vow. Lost. Game 2 was the Mordex against Himwe's Vow. Lost. Game 3 was the Bodvar against Himwe's Vow. Lost. Then went down into the